All right, look, we might as well just get into it. All right, we might as well just get into it. It's scary over here. All right, I'm seeing people in the chat saying that Tay called me to clear the air. You know what I'm saying? You see the title of the video, you see the thumbnail. Yeah, it's true, man. Tay Savage called me. I'm gonna tell you guys the story. I can't say too much. I gotta be honest with you guys. I can't say too much. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes that's kind of serious. So look, I'm gonna give you guys like a very simplified breakdown of what happened, and I'm gonna do it in a very respectful way. I do not want to disrespect Tay Savage in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? That's not what my intention is with this video or with anything that I'm doing. Okay, so before we get into it, I wanna just do some diplomacy real quick, because you know what I'm saying. I know. It turns out I didn't think people were really watching my clips like that, but it turns out the whole family of savages are over here watching my clips and checking into every word that I say. So you know what I'm saying. So before we get into any of that, I just want to say, just on some peaceful push and peace shit, right? Go and stream "Clear in the Air" by Tay Savage and Trigger 500K, all right? Because you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to push some peace over here. And you know what I'm saying, go and show Tay some love, because that was a big part of the conversation. All right, so look, I'm gonna break it down for you. Right? I'm gonna break down what happened. So look, I'm here to clear the air myself. All right, I'm here to clear the air myself and explain to you what happened. So look, if you didn't know, I'm sure you did know. All right, it's not been that long since where is it? Not been that long since I released the documentary. So it's been like 7 days. So it's exactly 7 days since I dropped the documentary, Trigger Happy Tay and the Murders of Cess and Neef. Now, a lot's happened in those 7 days. Okay. And I see people in the chat saying, Tay, don't let them bully you. Tay's nickname is the bully, but I honestly, like, I didn't even think I was gonna get bullied like that. But look, let me talk to you about what happened. Okay, so look, a couple days ago, I received some paperwork. Actually, I received some paperwork. Interestingly enough, I received a legal notice. Actually, funnily enough, from Empire Records. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read this, but this is a takedown notice. DMCA takedown notice regarding the documentary located at this address on Patreon. An unauthorized photo of Tay Savage. Now, look, everything I do is covered by fair use, okay? This ain't the first run-in that I've had with Empire Distribution Incorporated, okay? We went to war over the King Von video, you know what I'm saying? Von's A&R Mark Bowl had some very choice words for me, you know what I'm saying? We essentially went to war over a couple of different Von videos, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, I feel Empire's really been on my head. They hit me with the takedown notice on Patreon, man. Now, the video is covered under fair use. You know what I'm saying? It's a video of a journalistic nature. You know what I'm saying? It's a journalistic piece profiling the individual and the kind of news events surrounding his career. You know what I'm saying? The picture that they're complaining about itself was, you know, Tay's Spotify image, right? Now, look, if Tay walks out of his house today and kills 5 people, you best believe that's going to be on the news, and you best believe they're going to be using Tay's Spotify image to say that this is what the dude is that killed them 5 people. Now, I'm not trying to say Tay did nothing of that nature. Like, let me get that correct, because I ain't trying to say anything else too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not suggesting that Tay has been involved in any other situation. Oh man, I'm digging a hole for myself. Look, what I'm trying to say is that if shit goes down with Tay and he's on the news, something crazy, all right, God forbid Tay lost his life, okay, they're gonna probably throw his press picture from his Spotify, his Apple Music, and all of that stuff up on the screen. Okay, this is of a use of a journalistic nature, right? So they're trolling me, right? So they got the Patreon taken down. Real talk, like they got the Patreon video taken down, and damn near, I'm hoping we've hashed things out now, but I damn near lost the whole Patreon, which honestly is crazy. All right, it's crazy. Okay. It's fair use. I see people in the chat talking about it's fair use, but it ain't the first time that I've been trolled. You know, when the King Von video came out, the first King Von documentary came out, not the serial killer one, the first one came out, they hit me with a bunch of fake copyright strikes saying that I used the song Crazy Story, which I didn't. I never used the song Crazy Story. I don't use songs in my videos. It's not something I do. So Empire, they've got a history of using, of flagrantly abusing the copyright system, issuing false DMCAs to journalists for doing their job, and creating journalistic pieces under fair use. But you know what I'm saying, this is what it is. So the video was taken down from Patreon. I re-edited the video. Even though that I'm in the right, Patreon, they ain't even like. I thought the copyright system on YouTube was bad, but the Patreon copyright system is non-existent. All right, so they basically was not even a negotiation. They was not rocking with me. So I re-edited the video, removed the photographs of Tay Savage, blurred the photographs of Tay Savage in the YouTube video to kind of get ahead of the problems. Like if you go and watch the video on YouTube now, right? Look, if you go and watch the video on YouTube, all right, you know how usually at the start I'd be saying, Go and get my Patreon. Go and check out the Patreon video uncut. It's not there. Lines. Just hit the subscribe button and get ready. Video in accordance with YouTube's advertiser and community guidelines. Just hit the subscribe button and get ready to hear one of the craziest stories ever told. I had to remove the mention of the Patreon at the start because there was no Patreon. Okay, the Patreon got taken down with a false, illegal copyright claim. Frivolous, I would say. And not only that, we damn near look how bad this looks. Look how bad this looks right here. Look at this. Look how bad this looks. This is the end where I conclude and I say a lot of positive stuff about Tay. Would you have become a savage and taken revenge? Now that's public record, so you can't do shit about that. All right, public record, baby. Get this. There we go. Public record, baby. But look, all right. What came next? Or would you have taken a different path? I had a fire sequence here where I blended the picture of Tay. Would you have become a savage from when he caught his case in with the picture of Tay today from his public press pictures from Spotify and Apple Music and taken revenge? Or would you have taken a different path? Many people like to fantasize about and think that's what they would have done, but very few people. Tragic. They butchered it. Look what they did to my boy. Look what they did to me. Anyway, I'm dealing with a frivolous lawsuit. Okay, and I'll keep it real with you, right? I'll keep it real with you. I got served paperwork from Tay's team. Now, is this snitching? I got paperwork. Is that snitching? I don't know. You guys can be the judge of that. But look. Okay, I don't know what happened there, right? But we got taken down for some reason. I can't see any restrictions on my account, but I don't know what the hell just happened. But look, okay, that's the update, all right? Patreon got taken down. I got a legal letter from Empire. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time I got one. And this is funny. So in between that happening, right, and me dealing with that headache, okay, I did a stream like this like a few days back, okay? So this was on Trap Law Clips, all right? So I did a stream a few days back where I think it was this video, the Chicago Gangsters Furious About My Video, this one. Right, where I kind of reacted to and broke down a bunch of other people that aren't Tay Savage that had a little bit of an issue with segments from the video, which I did crop out. But when I was doing that live video, someone popped up in the chat saying that they was Tay Savage's management or they were part of Tay Savage's team and they wanted to talk to me. Now, look, I ain't gonna front. Look, I love everybody in the chat. But sometimes you guys are straight cappers, all right? I get people in the chat saying that they're this gang, that they know this rap. Like, look, okay, you guys be capping sometimes, all right? And I love you. I love the chat. You guys be capping sometimes. So like, I can't even remember the moment where it happens. Probably in there somewhere. But someone popped up in the chat saying, look, we're on Tay's team. We're trying to talk to you. And it was kind of ominous the way they were saying it. It was like, we're trying to talk to you. So I was kind of like, yeah, it could be cap. I was like, hit me on Instagram and we'll tap in. So I tapped in, and I get put into a group chat with like Tay's manager, Tay's A&R at Empire, goddamn Empire, and Tay himself, right? And they basically saying, when can we get on the phone? We need to have a conversation. They wanted to call me. Now, clearly it wasn't cap because Tay was in the group chat, and I knew that something was up. So I got on the call, man. I got on the call. And look, I can't really say too much about what was discussed on that phone call. I can give you a bit of breakdown. All right. Okay. At the start of the call, they were big mad. All right. And I got to say, like, Tay's manager, man, he was not happy with me, man. He was screaming me down. Look, I got thick skin, so like I can take it. But I was called a cracker numerous times on the call, all right? I was called a cracker to my face, all right? And I had to eat that shit, okay? Because this is Tay Savage and his team we're talking to right now, okay? So shit was tense. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit was tense. I was getting called a lot of things. I was trying to defend myself, but I did, to be fair, for a long time, I didn't really get a chance to talk. So I was hearing a lot of stuff about things that were in the video. You know what I'm saying? Misinformation in the video. And like, man, I can't say too much. Like, they brought up the King Von situation. And they even brought up Mark Bowl from Empire, who I had a very tense back and forth with. And I did say to them, like, you know, I want to try and, if there's a way that I could squash or apologize to Mark over the beef, we went back and forth over the King Von documentaries, man. I really ain't got nothing against Mark. You know what I'm saying? We had a little back and forth. But clearly, you know what I'm saying, there's certain people at Empire that don't rock with me. There's certain people at Empire I think that maybe do rock with me, but it was a very tense conversation, man. And they weren't happy with certain things that I had said. You know, we spoke for a long time about Tay, about the video, about things that had been said, certain rumors. You know, they also spoke to me about you know, sort of other people in the scene that had reached out to me, and you know what I'm saying, like, there was just a lot of stuff, a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you know what I'm saying, we can't go too deep into. But I would say that, like, the conversation was very tense. You know what I'm saying? I held myself down as far as, like, I don't want to say I stood on business, because I would say that it was very much Tay and his team standing on business. All right. You know what I'm saying? I definitely slumped on business, quite frankly. I slumped on business. And I agreed. I'm not going to say what. And it's you know what I'm saying? Look, I was trying to press as far as, like, what specifically was wrong in the video. I didn't really get a response, but what I did get was that, like, there was just certain stuff they didn't appreciate that I was shining a light on. And I agreed. I said, look, man, I'm trying to keep the video up. Like, let's be real, right? The video is covered under fair use. You can hit me with some fake paperwork and get a video temporarily taken down, but I can censor any picture. I can release, look, I've written, if you don't know, right, I write the video in a certain way so that, like, I could trim out every single mention, every single clip, and the video would still make sense. It might be 2 hours instead of 2.5 hours, but, like, the video is still going to work. Like, you can throw the whole kitchen sink, any paper, whatever you want to throw at me, right? But, like, the video is still going to be up, okay? I can remove, it can just be me sat here telling you the whole damn story, and it's still going to be lit. It's still going to be a great story, and it's still going to be up. But I did agree, I did agree that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to cause him any problems. I don't want to upset him or his team or his people. I'm not going to say what, but I'm not going to say what, but I took some stuff out of the video, man, and that's up for you. You can guess. You can go back and rewatch the video. You can go back and try and work out, you know what I'm saying, what was removed from the video if you want to go and do your homeworks, like Big FYBJ Main. But once I agreed to do that, you know, we were able to move forward positively on the call. And I would say, you know, I think it probably came in handy that, like, I'm a genuine fan. I'm a huge fan of Tay Savage and his music. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I slumped on business, but at the same time, once we got that out the way, we were actually able to have a very positive conversation about things. And I think there was something that I felt was important. And like I said at the start of this and the first part of the stream before I got cut off, you know, one thing that they did mention, all right, sponsored, that was something that was that I agreed to do, was they said, look, you can't be out here with a video with 800,000 views on it talking about Trigger Happy Tay, and we ain't benefiting off it. We ain't eating off of it. So I agreed, put in the link, listen to Tay's latest music releases here, all right, the link tree to Tay Savage. And I'm here to tell you people, go and stream Tay's music, all right, because, you know what I'm saying, we basically trying to get back in the good books of the family of savages, okay, because I'm shook. And look, this is where things kind of got a little bit tense for me, right? Because look, I'll keep it real with you, man. Tay, like, Tay's the real soft-spoken assassin. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? The way Tay carries himself, man, You know what I'm saying? I'll be real with you, he ain't even have to talk too much on the call, man. His people was doing, you know what I'm saying? They saying a lot, all right? Now look, I'm a Tay super fan, so I feel like once we'd cleared the air, I feel like it was actually apparent that I'm genuinely a huge fan of Tay, and I want nothing but to see Tay win. You know, I explained in very much detail. I didn't mean any disrespect by the documentary. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put anything out there that hadn't already been said. You know what I'm saying? It's all public sources, all of that kind of thing. And, you know, honestly, I want to see Tay flourish. And I tried to explain, it's like, look, yo, if you go and watch that last probably like 30, 40 minutes of the documentary, it's all positivity. It's all you got, like, with Tay to Tay, like some positivity. It's like Tay's like denying the stuff that had happened. Like I was explaining, I was like, look, I've put in FYB J Main saying he know Tay shot that woman, and I've also put in Tay saying FYB J Main is a comedian. You can't believe a word that he says. So I've just tried to make it clear, like it's balanced. You know, I tried to really focus on the positivity, how he's putting his career forward, how he's, you know what I'm saying, focused on his Muslim faith. Where is it, man? Where's the part I'm talking about? Where's the part I'm talking about? All of this stuff, you know, we were talking about the Khadijah situation. You know what I'm saying? Tay working on his religion and doing things positively, moving forward with his career. And you know what I'm saying? I got nothing but respect and admiration for Tay, honestly. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I just tried to drive that home. But like, keep it real, man. I got pressed. I ain't gonna front. I got pressed. Okay? They saying in the chat I'm a coward. But bro, this is trigger happy Tay we're talking about, bro. You dumb. This is trigger happy. Bro, this is trigger happy Tay we're talking about, bro. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't trying to talk about nothing else crazy. But look, that wasn't the end of it, okay? Because after I got off the call, right? Okay, after I slumped on business, all right, something happened that kind of shook me up a little bit, okay? Because after that, right, I posted this to my gram. Just got off the phone with Tay. Tough conversation, man. It was a tough conversation. I ain't gonna cap. It was a tough conversation. Now, I'm not even gonna cap. I even posted a photograph of my Drench t-shirt, because ain't gonna front. I was on a Zoom call with Tay and his team, and my armpits was dripping, bro. I was sweating. I was shook. Okay, I was shaking. I was quaking. Okay, no diverse mentality, but I was quaking. All right. Literally, I was looking in the camera. I was thinking, my God, I hope these guys don't see the sweat patches under my arm. They're gonna realize how shook I am on this phone call. All right. I basically at that point, I'm like, look, I'm Drench Gang. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever you say, like Cairo and them. All right. And I got off, I put those posts up, and I woke up the next morning, man. I see a post on Tay's Instagram, and he tagged me after the phone call, after the in-person pressing from the real bully, the real industry bully. He posted this. He said, please don't take my humbleness as a weakness. Rap Lord Ross. And then he had the audacity to put like a whipping emoji. And bear in mind, I'd been called a cracker on the phone call numerous times. And he put the whip cracking emoji and the English flag, okay? So I see this post and I'm like, damn, I thought I'd talk my way out of trouble in this. But then he posted this up and I was kind of like, damn, I'm still a bit scared, bro. This might not be over. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait, he said, please don't take my humbleness as a weakness. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Where have I heard him say some shit like this before? I'm thinking, I swear I heard Tay Savage say some shit like this before. And then I clocked. Bro, I clocked what was actually going on, right? So that song that I told you to stream at the start, Clear in the Air. Now, I ain't even going to play it. Now, look. Hey, listen, all right? Listen, Empire Records. I would love to play a snippet of your artist's song right here and let people know how good it is. But I ain't trying to catch more paperwork from you lot, okay? So I ain't even gonna play the song. Look, he got the Empire logo up there and everything, bro. Look, he got the Empire logo. Bro, you know what's funny? One of the clip... all I'm gonna say is, like... I can't even... This shot of Tay with the Empire logo behind him... You might have seen that shot before, but you ain't going to see that shot again, man. It's tragic. But anyway, he posted that thing on Instagram. Please don't mistake my humbleness as a weakness. And then I clocked. I'm like, damn. Clear in the Air. Oh, is there no lyrics for Clear in the Air? You kidding me? Bro, if there ain't no lyrics, bro. If you go and listen, there ain't even any lyrics. So you're actually gonna have to go and listen to the song. There ain't even. I can't even show you the lyrics. You're gonna have to go and listen to the song "Clear in the Air," because he says in this song, "Don't let this humble shit fool you. You'll be my next Vic." Tay said in this song, bro, "Don't let this humble shit fool you. You'll be my next Vic." And he said to me, "Please don't take my humbleness as a weakness," with the whipping emoji. And these men were on the phone calling me a cracker. So look, bruh, I'm not trying to be the next Vic, basically. Look, don't let this humble shit fool you. As Tay said in here, man, it's all tied together to the lyrics of the song, which unfortunately aren't on Genius, but you can go and listen to it, Clear in the Air, with this amazing shot of Tay in front of an Empire logo, which you might have seen in another piece of media before it got edited. Please don't take my... bro. So look, I want to take this opportunity from the bottom of my heart to apologize to Tay Savage. I didn't mean any disrespect by the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm honestly, I'm not trying to cause you any problems. I'm not trying to shine a light on anything negative about your career. You know, it was really just a case of like, what I do is I really create, you know what I'm saying, pieces that really kind of try and cover everything. Like my ethos for making documentaries is leaving no stone unturned. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally taking every single thing. Like if you Google Tay Savage, if you type Tay Savage into YouTube, I've seen everything. Okay, on some Patrick Stewart shit, I've seen everything. Right? I've seen every Google post, every Reddit post, every music video, every interview with Tay Savage's name in it. Okay, and the whole point of me making a documentary is not to expose anybody or trying to put anyone down or shine a negative light on anyone, but like, it's meant to be a full collection of everything, you know what I'm saying? Warts and all, it's the positive and the negative. So look, they're saying in the chat, I'm Fold Law Ross. They're saying, you know what I'm saying? They're saying that post was Tay saying that he whipped me into shape. And look, I'm gonna live to fight another day, all right? Look, I can trim out. We're just gonna keep it moving, all right? And look, there's one thing I can tell you about the phone call, right? They said that I could go to Chicago and meet them and do something positive. Now, I know how these Chicago men play, backdooring and all that type of shit. I don't know, man. You think really that I'd be safe to go and meet Tay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. So they did, at the end of the call, man, they did extend an offer to me, go to Chicago and meet Tay and try to patch things up and try and make something positive out of the way they perceived it as some negative press that I'd put out there on Tay's name. So that's the situation, man. That's the update. I'm gonna keep it real. I got nothing but respect and admiration for Tay. You know what I'm saying? Go and stream Tay's music. Go and stream Clear in the Air with the lyric, the ominous lyric that Tay mentioned in his post to me, man. Don't let that humble shit fool you. I might be the next Vic. Okay, I might already be the next Vic. Everyone's saying in the chat, do not go. If you go to Chicago, you are going to get jumped. You should only go with hella bodyguards and security. You are almost certainly not welcome in Chicago. That's what the chat's saying. They're saying you gonna die, bro. You gonna die, bro. Damn. They're saying leave it alone. They're saying leave him alone. Leave Tay alone. He a different breed. You gotta check in. Yeah. So look, do me a favor, all right? Go and run up Tay Savage Clear in the Air to 100K so that I can live to make another documentary. Because quite frankly, it's a scary sight out there. All right, but listen, that's the update. Okay, I feel like we reached at the end of everything. We reached a positive resolution. You know what I'm saying? I'm still out here. The documentary is still up. You know what I'm saying? If you can spot what didn't make it, I ain't even gonna say too much. But like, I got nothing but respect for Tay and his team, man. You know what I'm saying? We're pushing peace. We're pushing positivity, and you know what I'm saying? The chat's saying I shouldn't go to Chicago, so maybe that's not the one. But I definitely do want to give back to the community. I definitely do want to do something positive. And I do want to go to Chicago and do something positive, man. But they saying no, I'm saying it might not be the one. So look, listen, right? Is that Khadija in the chat? Listen, if Khadija is good out in Chicago, then I don't know if I'm going to be good, all right? But listen, that's the situation, man. Shout out to Tay Savage. Shout out to Empire. Shout out the whole team. It's nothing but love from me, man. We're pushing peace. We're pushing peace, all right? Before I get put into pieces, I'ma push pieces. All right. So hope you enjoyed that little breakdown, man. I might have to take a little break. To be honest with you, I might have to take a little break from this shit because I don't even know what I'm doing out here. To be honest with you guys, look, I'm sweating again. I got the sweat patches. I'm about to go out. For dinner. I got the sweat patches on deck. Okay. So look. The next video is going to be on a UK rapper. A lot of people saying, "Oh, stop talking about Chicago." UK rapper coming next. Big UK story coming next. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Appreciate everybody for checking in, watching the breakdown. And, you know what I'm saying? I'll catch up with you guys in the next stream, gang.